Alpha.
UAV ready for tasking.
I think it was XCal who coined the term instant skill when a hater or a VSAT goes up, or the Blackbird. I mean, you see where everybody is on the map, and if you have any type of awareness or you understand Call of Duty, I mean, it's easy mode when those haters go up. What's going on, guys? Great Disciple back with another video. In the background, I joined this game late, and I do everything in my power to bring our team back, and just watch to see if it happens. So I put up the video yesterday talking about TMartn and the whole, controversy with CSGO and that kind of thing. And I'm not really going to talk about that except for this. The point of the video was just to illustrate what I would do if I was him. Just understanding after reading so many stories in the news over so many years and watching people get away with things. In the big scheme of things, what's going on with TMartn, which may seem like such a big deal to us because we're on YouTube and he's a Call of Duty commentator and we've watched him for years, it really isn't that big of a deal to the rest of the world. Now, could something happen? Sure. If the FTC or if YouTube wants to make an example of him, there's a really good chance for that. Should he be fined? Yes. Should he get jail? Maybe. I mean, if they can prove it in a court of law, he should maybe get 3 to 5 years in prison, but it won't happen. It won't happen. It just won't. The one thing I wanted to talk about real quick, and it's a pet peeve of mine, and a lot of people do this, you probably do this. It was in his apology video. He uses the term, "I'm sorry." I want to tell everybody, I'm sorry. Actually, the proper terminology would be, forgive me, not I'm sorry. See, I'm sorry is like you're running through the house and you bump into a table and you break your mom's favorite vase. It falls on the ground and it cracks. It was accidental. An accident calls for, I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose. It was a complete accident. It wasn't meant to happen. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Forgive me is when you do something volitionally. It's something that you did out of your own actions. It wasn't an accident. He didn't accidentally make CSGO. He didn't accidentally put those videos up. He didn't accidentally say what he said. Maybe it was a mistake that he didn't realize it was a mistake, or maybe he did it purposefully. But whatever it is, it was a volitional act. Therefore, the terminology is, forgive me. That's a pet peeve of mine. There's another one that I can't stand. I've thought about doing a video on it, and I may do it here in the future. But one real quick thing I want to ask you guys. There is a lot of stuff going on in the news about Black Lives Matter. Isn't that how it is? Hashtag Black Lives Matter is what it is. And then you have these shootings with the police officers and the black men, and these stories keep on coming out, and they go back a year or so with Ferguson, and then you have the one in Louisiana, and now there's this new one in Minnesota, and you could even throw in the Zimmerman Trayvon Martin. I think it was his name, Zimmerman. You could throw that one in there too, and one of my subscribers asked me to do a video on it. Now, I would be willing to do it, but the problem is this, you guys. I'm white, and even though my best friend is black, my son's best friend is black, my niece is half black, and it doesn't matter because whatever I say will be skewed to the fact that I'm white. And I don't know if it'll go over very well. So that's my hesitation in it. And I don't want to offend anybody because I'm not a racist person. The other part is this. My personal opinion on this whole thing going on with the cops and everything. What happened to respecting authority? There was a statement, and I don't want to steal this from this guy, but it's somebody that I respect. His name's Ocho. I may link him below. And I met him through another YouTuber, Judgment Awaits. And he said his father told him a long time ago, better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6. As in judged by a jury of 12 than carried by 6 pallbearers. What a great statement. I gotta say, and I would never have said this before, but I think over the last 15 to 20 years with the video games and the movies, always portraying cops as bad guys. Like they're supposed to be good, but they're the corrupt ones, and the bad guys are actually the good ones. Games like Grand Theft Auto, where, like you're fighting cops. I mean, that's what you do, and you find it hilarious, and it's funny, and some of the things that you do are actually quite hilarious, and then you see these movies where cops, seriously, are always portrayed as crooked, when actuality in real life, they're not. I'm sure there are some bad ones, and there are some racist ones out there, but my brother-in-law's a cop, and I've met his friends. I have, you know, friends who are cops, and they're kind. They were born with something within them that made them want to protect people. I mean, realize that these guys wake up, and girls, and they put a gun on and go to work. You don't do that. You put a pin in your pocket, you get in your car, you pull out your cell phone. They put handcuffs, mace, one of those nightsticks, I don't even know what they're called, those ones that they pull out, those telescopic sticks, and then they carry a weapon on them at all times. I mean, goodness. So you let me know. I mean, I'll be real careful about it if you want me to say something, but I don't know if I should. As always, let me know what you think. Put a comment down below. And if you're new here, subscribe, because I know you want to. Bye.